The Honor Magic 7 Pro is a true flagship phone, meaning it's packed with all the latest and greatest features a mobile device can offer. At the same time, at least on paper, it is missing that one standout feature that immediately makes it the better choice over the similar well-spec'd competition or something that offers a truly unique user experience. That said, it does everything you would want from a modern smartphone extremely well, and considering a very generous launch discount, you get a lot of phone for a price I would almost call reasonable. I have had the chance to test this one for some time now, including during a press trip through Slovenia last week, and my colleagues from the website also did all of our testing. So how about we see what you can expect from the Magic 7 Pro? When it comes to specs, Honor makes it pretty easy for you, since in Europe you can only get the 7 Pro in its 12GB RAM and 512GB storage flavor. On the display side, we get an extremely bright 6.8-inch LTPO OLED, and this came in extremely handy during the press trip in Slovenia, when I was able to use the phone without a problem, even in direct sunlight during our mountain hike. Our measurements support my subjective experience with up to 4700 nits peak brightness for HDR content and around 1600 nits for an all-white screen. Add in the super high PWM frequency of around 4300 Hz and some additional eye comfort features, and you should definitely not have a lot to complain about when it comes to the Pro 7's display. Under the hood, we get of course Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 8 Elite, and while the Magic 7 is not quite the fastest phone overall, it can easily keep up with the competition, and during my time with it, I never found myself waiting for anything. Especially when it comes to using this one for all sorts of content creation endeavors, which is what I use my smartphones for most of the time. And the Honor offered a very snappy experience overall. If you are interested in additional performance benchmarks, please make sure to head on over to our website, where we have a lot more data for this one. And if you use the search fields under every comparison element, you can also add your phone if we tested it. With all the numbers out of the way, let's talk about the interesting stuff. And let's start with the exterior. My test sample comes in this silvery white gray tone, and I think it looks amazing in a very subtle way. You can also get it in black and blue, but with the matte frame, I think what Honor calls Lunar Shadow Gray is the one to get. Despite the large camera assembly, the Magic feels very well balanced, and while the back may not be glass, it still feels very premium both when it comes to weight and the used materials. And it's not all show, since with its IP69 rating and with the nano crystal shielded display, the good-looking smartphone can also take a beating. You can unlock your phone with either the under-display fingerprint reader, which worked fast and reliably, or via Honor's version of Face ID, which uses both the selfie camera and the depth sensor for quick and secure identification. When it comes to cameras, the Honor Magic 7 Pro also has a lot to offer, and ever since I took the predecessor to Computex last year and our review for the Magic V3, I have been a big fan of Honor phones for all of my smartphone content creation needs. The Magic 7 Pro follows in the same footsteps and offers a 50-megapixel main camera with a mechanical aperture, a 200-megapixel zoom sensor, and of course an ultra-wide camera as well. I'm not a pixel peeper, and since most of my content lands on social media, I prefer to look for a pleasant initial image that I can easily use with my favorite editing apps to get the look I want. With VSCO and Lightroom Mobile, I had no problems at all with any of the Magic 7 Pro sensors, and this one could easily be my daily driver. The main shooter offers a very natural looking image with a great balance of colors and contrast without looking too HDR-y. The zoom lens is also pretty impressive, and especially the 6X is a great tool for capturing objects farther away for more unique perspectives. The ultra-wide offers no reason to complain as well, I just have to remind myself to move my fingers down a little bit, since it's a very wide angle, to be honest. Of course, you can also shoot video with the Magic 7 Pro, and we had the chance to experience the optical image stabilization firsthand during our ATV ride in Slovenia, and I have to admit, I am impressed. Considering how bumpy the ride has been, the footage looks incredibly stable, so you would not always need to bring your action cam when being out and about, making the new Honor flagship even more flexible. Of course, to take advantage of everything the 7 Pro has to offer, you would need the battery life to match, and while the European model comes with a smaller battery than its Chinese counterpart, overall runtimes are very good in our testing and can sometimes even beat the competition betting on bigger batteries. And even during our trip to Slovenia, with the screen mostly set to higher brightness levels and using the camera a lot, I had a lot of juice left at the end of the day, and I charged the 7 Pro more out of habit than necessity at night. Speaking of charging, while you do not get a charger in the box, you can choose up the 7 Pro with up to 100 watts if you have an original charger. And this can bring you up to 100% in just 31 minutes, just in case you are really in a hurry. Wirelessly, you can still get up to 80 watts considering you have the necessary peripherals. Alright, that should already be it for today. Again, if you are after more of our lab tests, please make sure to head on over to our website. Over there you can find a ton of additional synthetic benchmarks, gaming tests and of course power consumption numbers and more about the Magic 7 Pro's stress test behavior. Personally, I like this one a lot. The Honor offers a very snappy user experience without any hiccups during my time with it. No matter if we are talking about everyday phone things or a bit more intense content creation kind of stuff. The display is great for outdoor use thanks to its high brightness and offers an amazing HDR viewing experience for your next Netflix plane marathon. The camera also works quite well for me across all the different lenses, and with quite a bit of endurance, you can easily take advantage of everything the Honor Magic 7 Pro offers without worrying about battery life. With a list price of 1300 euros in Germany, it's definitely not a cheap phone, but it's on par with the competition. And with the 300 euros launch discount, I would almost put the 7 Pro in the no-brainer category if you are looking for a good-looking and well-specced high-end Android smartphone. But please let me know what you think, sound off in the comments below. As always, please feel free to use that like and sub button if you felt entertained and informed. Thanks a ton for watching, my name is Alex, you have been fantastic and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.